Well, good afternoon, Lost World crew. It's me and Mabel out here, and we're heading to Lower Centennial Flat, which is just on the outskirts of Darwin.
Darwin's right on the other side of that hill.
We're heading up there. There's supposed to be a spring. I believe there's also a cabin. We're going to try and spend the night in this cabin. Old miner cabin. I believe it was for a clay mine back in the day. Don't know if we can make it there. This has got a lot of rain, so it's in a wash, and I got a heavy truck, so I don't know if it's all sandy or not. So we'll try and get there. If not, I got another cabin that we'll go kick it at tonight. But supposedly, if you walk up, we're going like I said, Lower Centennial Flat, and then there's Upper Centennial, and that's where I believe there's a pool of water. And all through the canyon and up on the bluffs, there should be some petrographs. So it should be cool to see. Hopefully we can get up there. If not, we'll find something else to do. Got another cool cabin, so I just haven't been to this one.
So it looks like we're gonna drive through a Joshua Tree forest.
All right, so we got real close, but someone's already claimed the cabin, so turning around and we're gonna head over
To the other side of the valley, where you might be able to see that white mark there. We're gonna kick it in that cabin tonight. Get over this rock section here.
Road isn't too bad. This section's real rocky when you get out of the wash, and then there's been some people driving in the wash, so it's pretty solid, just a little sandy. So I'll turn you on when we get over to the other side.
Getting to our home for the night. We got barracks over here, and we're gonna be staying in that first little section right there. It's gonna be a good time, Mabel. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, so this is gonna be the home for tonight. We'll have a nice fire out here. Looks like someone loves some bedding.
Check it out, Mabel. This is where we're gonna be staying. I brought a broom, so we'll sweep her up, get her clean. But this is gonna be the pad for tonight. Put the flag up in a second. But just for a reference, straight across, going up that drainage, that's where we're trying to get to that other cabin. And it was occupied.
I didn't want to drive up and bother the people, you know. Give them their space.
And these hills over here, this is Talc City. This is where the Western Talc Mine is, which was the largest producer of talc during World War II. Just up behind the corner here, there's, I believe it's called the Viking Mine.
And then we have some more mines on this side. So we'll get situated, get our stuff set up, and then I'll show you guys the barracks where the miners were living,
where they probably kept their dry food right there. And maybe we'll take a run over there and look around at some mines.
All right, so we got our stuff kind of set up. We'll set up a bed later. But yeah, that's what it's gonna be about. Looks like the last time someone was here was 10/10. Skunk from Palmdale stopped by. But let's walk around and check out the barracks. And when you guys come to these cabins, it's first come, first serve. If you see the American flag up, that means it's claimed and someone's staying there. So, and just always remember,
cleaning up your trash. But yeah, there was multiple rooms here. I think you used to be able to walk through here. The first time I stayed here, this was open. Looks like someone's boarded it up. But, so probably 2 rooms here. There must have been a female living at this camp. Looks like they had spots for plants. Come in here. The wall was set up. Pretty rad. I think I'm gonna move this over to sleep on tonight. What do you think, Mabel? Throw a couple blankets on there and have a good night's sleep. Should bring some the tin from the other mines. Close this. Look, come around the back. I don't know what this was. But I think maybe this is was all enclosed and they kept their food in here, maybe. I don't know. It's falling down more and more. There was more wood around it. That's, like I said, the first time I came here, but over time, I'm sure people have been ripping the wood down and burning it. And then we got these 2 barracks over here, which are pretty rad. People have just shot them up, which is kind of sad. You can see all the bullet holes. Low ceiling. Mabel is loving all the mice and rat poop. That looks like a seat from a car. Maybe this is the chow area, kitchen. Looks like maybe they had a sink. So maybe this is where they ate. We'll head up to the next one, which is more like a barracks. I think there's like 4, maybe 6 rooms in this one. Starting to get some room. Coming to the first room here. Ceiling's starting to bow. Yeah, these are actually, it's not as firm. Second room with a big window. Again, people just shooting it up. There's a third room here. And the fourth room. You can see where shelves used to be. That's pretty cool. Used to be a wood burning stove here. And then just up around the corner is the Viking Mine. It's all been bat caged, so we won't run up there. But yeah, these are the barracks. Like I said, I thought that was a barracks too, but after walking through there, it kind of looks like a chow hall for everyone. And the one that we're staying in almost seems like that's where the head dude was staying. But yeah, pretty cool. We're gonna head over into Talc City now and see if we can get underground. There's a couple spots that we haven't hit, so I'm gonna try and get to those. And if you haven't seen it, check out our Western Talc Mine video. We rappel down in there. We still haven't hit the bottom. It's pretty big. All right, we're just getting kind of to our first prospect area. We'll make our way up there, but this actually looks like some ore right here. This is all talc. Some nice talc soapstone right there. What do you think? So that's probably what they were pulling out. So we'll make our way up and see if we can get inside or what's left behind. Alright, so just getting up to the first platform. Looks like there used to be an ore bin at some point. It's fallen apart. Looks like part of it's down here. Yeah, there's the little chute. That's all talc right there. It's a nice piece. So no access here. Ground is literally just covered in the talc. You can see it all glistening. We'll check out this first, and then we'll head up to the next spot. There's a bin, so maybe there's an adit there. Looks like we might have something here. That's something. Okay, we're gonna see if this goes anywhere. I'll be right back, Mabel. Or maybe not. I think that's as far as it goes. Smells like leather down here. Might have gone further, but it's all filled. Looks like there's some copper in this material too with this blue. So we'll climb back out, get Mabel, and head up to the next platform. We're coming, Mabel. Don't worry. Don't you worry. All right, making up to the next platform. We got rail going down here. The ladder. All right, we got Mabel tied off. Hang out there, and we'll check out what's down here. Looks like there's a crazy collapse. Who knows how far this went? But yeah, that's all talc. Very soft, very smooth. I think it would have kept going. Looks like maybe it was blasted closed, or over time stuff has just collapsed on it. There's that talc seam right there. They were running it down. Ew, spiders. So who knows how far this went down. There's track. I assume it went further than this, and it looks like it. A lot of collapse in there. So we'll head out and head up to the next platform and see what she has to offer. So yeah, so they bring the, you can see the talc seam that they were running here. This side looks like they got it all. They bring it up. Track probably came all the way up here into this ore bin. What do we got here? See that Let's get a light on it. Looks like it stops right there. Where it's filled. Goes down, you have to cross over. Pretty cool. We won't run down there. I can see where it stops right there, so. Alright, let's get to the next level now. Some more flowers blooming. Pretty purple, yellow, some orange. Beautiful, Mabel. It looks like they just ripped right through this. Bunch of talc. Wonder why they call it Talc City. You tripped me, Mabel. Your leash tripped me. Alright, anything on the back side? Alright, doesn't look like it. So we'll head back to the truck and we'll head around the corner and see what else we can find. Alright, just making it to our next location. Looks like we might be able to get in. Go on. Go on. Go on. You gotta keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Come on. Come on. Huh. Last World Crew's been here. Guess I've been to this one. Don't remember it. And in we go. Oh, it's not bad outside today. It's about 69, dude. That's for all my Bill and Ted fans. But it does feel warm. It has been pretty cold the last couple days. So it feels pretty nice in here right now. Still some track ties left behind. Come back, there's a mucking plate. Looks like a ladder. And there's an upper waste rock pile, which I'm assuming is that up there. Come on, Bill. This has got a lot of quartz in it. I don't see any talc. So maybe this was a gold mine. What is this right here? And that's some galena right there. Hey, come on. We got a gob section. Gets into some real crumbly stuff. Real crumbly. Whoa, dude, that looks like a fossil. That looks like a tree. Who knows? I don't know. Got a stack of wood here. She was a little scared. She didn't want to continue. Come on. Come on. Good girl. That looks like the end Mabel right there. That looks like the face. We'll check it out, make sure. Touch the wall. Some more nice sparkle in there. Pretty rad. Well, we'll head out and we'll go around the corner and I'll show you some of the stuff left behind. Glove left behind at the Western Talc Mine. All right, before we head out, I wanted to see what was up this ladder here. It runs up into some quartz. Some pretty quartz. It's not quartz, but it's like some calcite. It looks like this is where someone's been picking away, making some samples. Yeah. So, what are you doing down there, Mabel? Just waiting. Just a little pocket here. They were drilling up into it. So, yeah. All right, let's head on down the road and see what else we can find. Yeah, and then when you're out here, these are all creosote bushes. When it rains, it smells pretty fragrant if you smush it up. It's got a creosote smell. That's what all these are. All creosote bushes. It smells like cancer to me. Reminds me of the creosote they put on the telephone poles. And I've been around a few of those when they're on fire. Damn, you get a headache. Bad stuff. I don't know if that's where they get creosotes from, these bushes. Maybe I'll look it up. But they got the same kind of smell. I don't like it. Some people do. Maybe you're one of them. And we're gonna be heading over that way, deeper into Talc City. Right on the other side of that little hill there is a big pit mine. And then we'll work our way around and I'll show you guys the stuff that's left behind outside the Western Talc Mine. Big old waste rock. Right on the other side's a massive pit. We're making our way into the pit and it looks like someone brought out a car and stripped it. If you're looking for your car, I found it. Got another vehicle down there. That's it. That's it for the pit here. And we'll work our way over there to the Western Talc Mine. All right, another car. These are all new since the last time I've been here, so looks like we got some thieves out here in the Inyo County. Maybe they're bringing them up from LA and just dumping them. That one don't look stripped, it just looks like it. Crazy. Stop dumping your crap out in our forest, man. Come on, Mabel. We don't want trash here. All right, we're just getting into all the waste rock piles from the Western Talc Mine. The main shaft is right up in there. And I believe the winch is still up there. Like I said earlier, this is one of the largest, was the largest supplier of talc during World War II. It goes way deep. Me and Ryan dropped down. We used 250-foot ropes and then climbed about a 100-foot ladder down as well. So we're well over 300 feet deep, and it just kept going. So we'll have to come back again and drop all the way down. I'll show you that shaft when we get up there, and I'll post a picture of what this used to look like with all the structures and whatnot when it was still up and running. Well, let's head up and check out what's left behind. And this is just, it's talc right there. It's littered everywhere. But yeah, still got the winch. Would have been set up. Brake system. Looks like it needs to be tightened a little bit. Greased up. But pretty rad. There's the motor. Look, there's still two pistons left. How cool. How cool. Isn't that cool, Mabel? The hoist. Now it's kind of interesting to me, well, it's confusing at least, is the hoist is here. There's no shaft or adit. Up here it is. So did they have something where the cables went up and then pulled the skip cars up? Because it's down there, and here's the shaft. Like I said, it goes forever. No, stay back. Goes a ways. And if you want to see that, we have a video. We got 2 videos of us coming in here, multiple days exploring. But see, it's a little lower. So I wonder if it came up and there was some rollers here and then it just dropped down. Kind of interesting. Come up and it would dump it into this chute here. It looked like there used to be probably an enclosure where the hoist was. Pretty rad though. All right, let's see what's over here. Just massive piles everywhere. When you get up on top up there, that's a pit. Pretty much the back side of this little hill here, or mountain, is gone from them taking all the ore. But everywhere you look, there's talc. So if you're looking for some talc, this is a good spot. But what a big operation. Wonder what it sounded like back in the day with all the machinery and the blasting and the smells. Mabel smells something good. Come on. Talc's real soft and fragile. A lot of collapses, so you'll see nowadays that all the talc mines, dolomite mines, they're all going to be like a pit. No one wants to work in that sketchy stuff anymore. Safety concerns. And if you go back and watch the video on this, where we actually rappel down in there, you'll get to see all the parts of the mine that have collapsed and spots that look like they're about to collapse. We crawled through a section that was, we had to squeeze through. I didn't really know how to explain it, but probably collapsing on us as we were in there. Let's get back to the truck and go check out this artwork on the other side of the hill. All right, so on the other side was the Western Talc Mine. You can see the tailings on this side for where they ripped it out. And looks like we got a little, I don't know, someone was living in here. Looks like it was an old wood burning stove. It's something mounted. There's another slab and another one right there as well. Maybe an old miner cabin. We'll go check out this artwork and then we'll head up the hill and go to that mine up there. And here's that piece of artwork that I was talking about. Made out of old barrels and tin. Kind of looks like a, I don't know, a grasshopper or something. It's got a wiener. It's pretty cool. Someone collected all this and made some art out of the trash that was left behind. All right, back my truck up this. Good thing, because there's really nowhere to turn around. It's been like a 90-point turnaround. This is called the American Hero Mine. Dean Allen Longris, flight engineer, B-36 Peacemaker. Date of birth 1939. Date of death June 16, 1998. It's got a musty smell. This one goes back to a shaft, I believe. What is that? Oh God, a lot of spiders. And this doesn't look like it was a talc mine, so I don't know what was being mined in here. There's a lot of quartz veins through here. Looks like two barrels put together, cut. I don't know what that was for. Looks like they dug it out below just a little ways. Come on, come on, you don't want to go down there. Keep tripping me. Oh, she saw a pack rat. She just wants to chew on it. Come on. Plenty of pack rats. American Hero Mine. Let's see what this says here. And so it reads, May 29th, 2021. Dean Allen Longris family. We found his memorial vandalized 5 years ago. The legible info was only partial. With research, we were able to complete a new memorial sign. We are all U.S. Navy veterans that did not want Dean's memory to be lost. Semper Fidelis, HMC James A. Greenall, GMC Dean Gray, Robert something, Brian Escobar, and something scribbled, and then Jeffrey L. Hunter. It's pretty rad. So they must have came back and made this sign for their friend here. We're good friends. So that was cool, but right behind it, I mean, this stuff's rad. It's like popcorn. Wow. That's some epic stuff right there. I don't know what it is. Looks like a popcorn ceiling. We just came in here and sprayed some popcorn. That's rad. I don't know what it is. That's a cool piece. Pretty cool. Oh. There, table. Let's move along. Move along. Move along. Okay. Don't need to go that fast. You want to turn it on? Shoot, I'm going to turn this on. We'll close it. Okay. Getting over here to the shaft that goes down quite a ways. I don't know if that's the end. They'd have a... I don't know if they'd have a skip or... Come on, Mabel, over here. I don't think it was a skip car. Maybe like a bucket type thing that they would just pull up, slide, and flip, because there's no tracks up there. Or maybe there's something right there to flip it. You want to go down there, Mabel? I do, but you're here with me, so we'll come back another day and drop down in there. Okay, we'll head out, and there's one more waste rock pile above this, so we'll go check that out and see what she's about. Just getting up to the next waste rock pile. This mountain range out here is the Inyos. Then we got a beautiful view of the Sierras with a little snow on top of Olancha Peak. And then we got the Coso mountain range out there. We're in Talc City. This is the backside of the western Talc Mine. We were on the other side where that hoist was. See how far this one takes us. Smells good, huh, Mabel? Runs in there and just stops. Come on. And that's as far as she goes. Oh, we had to walk up here and find out. So, well, yeah, I know there's pack rats over there. Come on. She wants to chew on that. Well, it's getting late. It's about 4. So me and Mabel are gonna make our way back to camp, get a little chow, and we'll see you at the campfire. Alright guys, we're back at the cabin. We've been chilling. We're getting the stove set up. We're about to have some gumbo on tortillas. Got a fire started. We got Mabel walking around. Sun is just going down over the Sierras. It's about 5:45. You can come see the view. And there's the seat right there. This is for us to sit on, Mabel. we're just gonna kick it for the rest of the night and enjoy this view.
Like always, guys, love your adventure. And if you dug this video, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help us.
Until next time, peace.